He's installed timber from that fence right here on the capping for a new house. And here's the camera, guys. Let's tell the builder that his home is non-compliant. Check out the builder's camera right there.
You guys can't be here.
Why?
I need your photo, bro. That's it. No, hold on.
Do whatever you want, man.
You do something illegal. Hold on, guys. This is actually illegal. You guys can't be here.
Why is that?
I can call the police right,
Mate.
bro. You have no right to go there.
There's no fence there.
No.
Take it easy, man. He's shaking, bro. Relax.
Relax. The first one's scary, man. You got like fucking tasers and cameras and shit. Just get some land, please, man.
He's a liar.
Oh,
He's a liar. We're an inspection company. We're an inspection company inspecting the home. Welcome back, everyone. Today is a special episode once again. Preston, Victoria. We're actually in the hood right here. This is the hood, Preston. And we'll take a walk around later on to see what's going on. But I am at the back of the property right now, and there's a camera right there. Have a look, guys. The builder has installed a camera to the job because he is denying access for the homeowner. And as we all know, that is in breach of the Building Contracts Act 1995. Now, last week, the homeowner got us in to do a lockup stage inspection because he's paid for it last year. And I'm gonna put an invoice right there. And the homeowner has paid for a frame stage and a lockup stage already. Now, you can probably see that lockup appears to be complete, but it does look like it is complete from this side, but wait until I show you what's going on throughout the entire property. Now, we've shared a video last week. It went viral on Facebook and TikTok, over 1.5 million views, and everyone wanted me to do a full video inspection of this property, and we got a legal letter. It was telling us not to record. I'll leave an extract on the screen. Actually, you know what? Let me just read it right now for you guys. Check out this section. He goes, to access the property, your client and the site inspector must provide an undertaking not to take a video footage during the property visit and publish the video footage on the internet. No. This is a big no. That's gonna upset all our followers, mate. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to document, we're gonna have to video everything. We're gonna be doing a full lockup inspection, guys. A full frame inspection because it has been passed by the building surveyor. Unbelievable. Now, this builder really doesn't want me to come on site. And when I get a builder like that, I just want to go no matter what. Now, what I've done is that to make sure everything goes smoothly for today, I've actually hired 2 bodyguards on site so I can record the video with no interruptions. So without further ado, let's go. All right, let's get this baby in the air and see what's going on. All right, let's have a look at this home here. So the first thing that I can see, without even going on the roof yet, this is what we can see, guys. Look at this. We can see that there might be a change of direction for this box cutter right here. Let's take a look. Zoom in a bit. Yep. And that high capacity overflow setup is also non-compliant. Let's keep going. And there's another box cutter here as well that appears to be non-compliant. And look at how the roof is set up. I mean, it just looks so dodgy. Now, if we bring up the working drawings here, we can see, let me just turn this around so we can get a good scope of what's going on here. So we can see that it doesn't look like this builder has built this lower roof as per plans. I mean, he's altered the plans, and the homeowner, I don't think he knows that this guy has changed the plans. How is this a lockup inspection? How did this guy pay for a lockup? And check this out. I can see that there's no capping installed anywhere here. The roof is not finished here as well. We can also see That polystyrene cladding, look at this foam, mate, sticking out. It's deteriorating due to the UV. Oh my god. And also you can see that this guy's used what appears to be secondhand timber maybe. We're gonna have a look at this later on and see what this guy's installed here. Doesn't make sense. Hang on a sec. Looks like, let me just get out of here. I'll just zoom back a bit. Move a little bit back. Do not tell me that this guy has used this fencing and put it right here. You are kidding me, mate. This is unbelievable. So now if we have a look here, this is where I was recording right here, and this is where the camera is. I can't see any other cameras around. He's got no other cameras. Now let's move back a bit. I want to have a look what he's done here to the spreaders. So there's actually downpipes here. So check out this downpipe right here. Let's zoom in. So you've got a spreader right here spreading onto a valley. That's actually in breach of HB39. So that is already a defect. Now let's have a look at the house as well. Check out the valley here. Look at the roof tiles, how they encroach the valley. It's completely covering the valley. Let me get another angle here. Let me go on the other side. Right there. Check out this workmanship, guys. That is so bad. Now, depending on the rainfall intensity for this area, there is a requirement for the space that has to be provided. The clearance for this valley gutter, it hasn't been achieved, and I'm putting an extract from the NCC. This spreader as well is non-compliant, spreading onto flashing. That's also non-compliant. It doesn't discharge in the direction of flow, so that's non-compliant item as well. This is already, I mean, look, we haven't been inside the site yet, and we can see this is going to be a beauty. So let's bring this baby down and see how we go. Let's go. Here it is. Let's bring this baby down. Returning home automatically. I love it. Let's go. This is the park here, and then we've got, this is like a one-way street right here. The property is being built on a one-way street, like the jungle in the US, mate. It's a one-way street. You go in, you're dead, mate. Now let's go and have a look what's going on here. Now, the builder has installed the cameras, like I said. He's installed 2 cameras. One which is the one I just showed you, and another one, it's inside the property somewhere. I don't know where it is, but we're gonna look for it. Now, here's the property right here, guys. Have a look. Now, this is the homeowner lives in this property right here, and he's building another property at the back, which is a double-story home at the back right here. But there is a condition on the building permit that he has to do some alterations to the front of the property, as you can see. Right there. The eaves looks like it's incomplete. Flashings, new gutter over there. So there's a bit of things going on here. Now here's the camera sign that there is a camera here. All right, so we're gonna look. We haven't even been inside the job site, and we can see that there is polystyrene cladding installed right there. And guess what? It hasn't been coated. So how the hell is this a lockup inspection has been complete when the complete cladding system has not been installed as per the manufacturer's installation manual? So lockup technically is not complete, and the homeowner has paid this guy. That is already in breach of the Building Contracts Act 1995, and I'm going to put an extract to show you guys the breach for that. Now here, the homeowner has installed cameras here. He's installed them recently, right there. And also right there. This guy's put cameras everywhere, mate. He's worried because when we came last week, the builder found out that we were on site and this happened. Who's that guy?
He's one of the brothers' owner. The owner of the brother.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, he's the brother of the builder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's the one who did this.
Oh, okay. What is he doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, he probably saw us on cameras.
Probably triggered.
Yeah, we finished, but
Okay.
the frame is not compliant. You've got
Internally.
yeah. We took heaps of pictures and stuff like that. I don't even know how it's passed. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
you've got positives that are sagging down.
Hey, Benno.
I'll show you.
Benno.
Holy shit.
The hands, look, how sagging down.
Yeah, it is big time. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah,
You
we'll.
alright there?
Yeah, does the builder know that you guys are here?
Sorry,
The builder, he knows that you guys are here?
we're at the owner's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you, okay.
Don't worry about him.
I'm not worried.
Yeah. I mean, we highly recommend, and we're gonna. Should we put some of the items on the report for the framing? 2 or 3 items.
We will. We'll check a couple of them on.
Yeah, we've got so many items that's like a building notice or building order from the building surveyor has to be issued to the builder because your roof is loaded. So the actual roof is loaded, which means, yeah, it's 60 kilos every square meter for tiles, roof tiles. And as you can see already the sag in your positives. Have a look at that. So I took a video. Look at the positives supposed to be bearing on the steel lintel. Look how they're sagging.
Yep.
Nails are coming apart. Look.
Right. Yep.
Look at that.
That's the builder's brother, that guy.
Oh, who cares?
Don't worry.
So I reckon I'll get my ladder and
Yeah.
we'll do the report. I don't think the building surveyor even came here. I mean, there's bolts with not even one thread over. It's supposed to be at least one thread,
Yep.
and there's just
Right.
bolts with no washers.
But also
Shit.
no joist hangers, right?
No, yeah,
Is that on the steel frame you're talking about? On the steel
Yeah,
part
the
of
bolts.
frame?
everything.
Yeah.
What can I do with this report? Like, if we go to court, I can actually.
So
Can this report be dismissive or?
no,
this
you
report
got to
be
forward
passed?
this to the building surveyor because the building surveyor has a duty of care now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he's the one that signed off on
Say, mate, look, we've got structural items and serious items, not just it's pretty bad, and the lockup is incomplete. So what the hell? You guys paid for a frame. Frame's incomplete. True.
So yeah. So if it goes to the building surveyor, they need to issue a notice.
Did you guys come back if they wanted?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys can't be here on top of this. I just called the builder.
Yeah.
He's telling me to call the actual police. You guys can't be here.
Why?
I need your photo, bro. That's it. No, hold on, bro.
Do whatever you want, man.
You did something illegal. Hold on, guys. This is actually illegal. You guys can't be here.
Why is that?
I can call the police right.
Building Contracts Act 1995 states that
builder
the
just said
homeowner is
The
allowed to
builder
be on
doesn't
site.
know that you guys are here.
Mate, this
This
is
is not legal.
how come you haven't got a fence here? You got no fence, mate.
Right, you have no right to go there.
There's no fence there.
No.
Take it easy, man. You're shaking, bro. Relax.
Relax.
That's all right. I got my body cam on as well.
That's good, brother.
Yeah. You'll be on Facebook tonight, mate.
Good, mate. I love it.
Building Contracts Act 995. Shut up, bro.
Up there, call the builder and tell them what's happening.
995. Building Contracts Act. Search it up, bro. Take it easy, man. What are we going to steal? The rotted timber that you're installing? Hey, bro. Mate, can I tell you something? You guys are installing paling fence that's rotted on the capping. How the hell is that legal? Maybe we should call the police and say you're installing non-compliant timber onto the capping, bro.
Do your inspection, but give them a call at least.
Bro, it's a lockup stage, man. Take it easy. We've done everything externally anyway.
No one knew. No one knew.
Bro, can I?
Just stay here, please.
Yeah, but hang on a sec. What are you so worried about? If you're doing the right thing as a building practitioner, what are you so worried about?
Why is going behind our backs and check?
How is it behind the back?
Give us a buzz and let us know what's happening.
Mate, it's 995, the Building Act.
There's been emails.
What are you talking about?
No, it's not. That's the builder's home, man.
Trespassing.
Good on ya.
A couple of
Roadworthy certificate, mate. You won't be driving forever.
Site inspections and they're trespassing. I need
That's
to
fine.
trespass.
Yeah. Can you actually call them? Don't
No,
just
this
pretend
two
you've got them on
people
the phone.
are
Call them. You're just pretending they're on the phone. Stop pretending. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Keep talking to yourself.
We're finished, mate. We're finished.
Just keep talking to yourself.
No one did. No one did.
Anyway, just wait for the report.
Sorry? No. They're actually pros, man. One of them.
All right. Yeah, no, it's all good. Thanks for us out. He goes, one of them is, he's talking to his brother, one of them is pro, bro, he's freaking me out. He's all geared up. I'll let you, I'll keep you updated. Don't stress, man. All right, catch you, bye.
First one's so scary, man. You got like fucking tasers and cameras and shit. Just get some land, please, man.
Tasers. Oh, quick, run away, bro. He goes, I've got tasers. False allegations, mate. False allegations to get the cops here. You know what that is? Yeah? He's got tasers. He goes, I got tasers. Bro, who are you telling me what to do, bro? Go back to your labouring, mate. Bro, go keep labouring it around, bro. What? Who are you, mate? Are you gonna pay for my time? What's your company name so I can send you the invoice? If you want me to hang around here, I'm gonna invoice you. This guy is lying. We're at the homeowner's house. Don't believe this guy. He's a liar and he's wasting the police time. He's lying, mate. Look at him. He's also drinking while driving. He's also drinking while driving. Yeah, Red Bull with alcohol inside.
It's so good.
Yeah, he's a liar. He's a liar. We're an inspection company. We're an inspection company inspecting the home.
Just get away from me. I'll call the police.
We're an inspection company. Take it easy, mate. He's chasing me. Mate, I got body cam, mate. And that's why we have body cam, guys, for false allegations like that. Let me know if you guys want a full video of the whole property. Oh, we go?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get going because we're done anyway. If the police call us, so what? All right.
Give them our details, right? So
Who cares? Don't worry about it. All right, so let's go ahead and start this investigation. As you can see, guys, I got the bodyguards right here ready to go, watching my back in case the dodgy builders come to site. This is what we have to go through to make sure we do our job properly. The professionals, mate. That's it. Let's go. This is the existing home, and I'm gonna put an extract on the screen to show you guys how this property was before. So basically this part right here wasn't there. So that was a condition on the planning permit that they have to put a porch area there. There's also this section right here. The eaves had to be trimmed back as well. So all this is part of the building permit requirements. And don't forget that lockup is apparently complete and it has been paid for. Now let's take a look and see if this is done as per plan and if it's compliant as per the engineering. So the first thing I want to show you guys is you can see that there's no eaves, nothing has been installed. And not only that, have a look at this work right here. You can see that there is a bed in here, but then there's no bed in here. So how the hell are these roof tiles being supported? Now if we look back, you can see how the roof dips down. Have a look. It goes right down like that. This is just crazy, and this has been approved. The frame stage has been approved by the building surveyor, guys. Unbelievable. And not only that, we've got here this batten right here. See how they've installed the batten right there? So AS 2050, a batten installation, states that batten is laid on edge shall be secured by double fastening or be blocked. So you can see here, this is non-compliant. It's been passed. This is non-compliant and has been passed. Check out this schmozzle, guys. What a schmozzle of a build. Did I mention this is a brand new build? Brand new build. And have a look at the workmanship here. Obviously this has to be rendered. It's not rendered yet. So lockup is not complete. Now, let's go into the engineering details here. Now the engineering does state that nothing like this is supposed to be installed. There's supposed to be a timber embedded into the pad. And they've put a stirrup here. And have a look at this. Loose bolt, approved by the building surveyor. So the updated drawings do not show this detail. So that's non-compliant. Now, another thing that I noticed when I was walking around here is that this builder can't even build a straight deck. Have a look at this, 39 mil out. And it gets even worse here, 45. Come on, mate. It is so easy to do this small area and you completely stuffed it up. Unbelievable, mate. This builder also does not believe in string lines. Have a look at the screws all over the shop. He's relying on probably one of those timbers. Have a look all over the shop. Have a look at the screws, mate. Come on, mate. This is the front of the house. What is this? I don't know why this guy has drilled the hole here. I don't even know why this builder drilled the hole there. Doesn't make sense. And something interesting that this guy's done as well. He's cut back this eave right here, and he's chucked on this barge capping right here. Class 2 nails. They're already rusting. And I'm gonna get up there, but I can't see any circuit flashing. So he's just chucked on a barge capping on top of here. Have a look how bad the workmanship is here, guys. It is so bad. And there is a really nice way to do this detail right here by using a barge soaker flashing. So it's a soaker combined with a barge look, and it looks so good. He should have installed it here, but obviously this guy did a really bad job. And that's all the way through. So it goes up. I mean, the joins are not even fixed as per HB 39 and NCC 2019, non-compliant. Mate, he just chucked it on like that so he can get a payment. Very unfortunate situation for the homeowner. Very unfortunate situation. He paid this guy for lockup, and lockup is not complete.
Sorry.
Mate, don't worry about this section here. We're gonna come back to that. This is the other home that they built at the back, and we're gonna go in deep detail on what these guys have done. But so far, this front facade right here is not as per the engineering, non-compliant, incomplete. It's just totally stuffed. I mean, have a look at this side. If I show you, look at this gutter right here. Come on, mate. Brand new home, and this is what you guys are doing? This is pretty bad, man. Now take a look at these scabs right here. Look how he's laminated another piece right here so he can extend the whole piece. And obviously there's no engineering detail for this. So if imagine somebody stepping right here, what do you think is going to happen? So there is live load requirements as per 1170.1. If somebody does step here, for example, on the roof tiles, this will fail. There should be an engineering detail of how to extend this, possibly extending it further out like that. So the problem is that the stress point is right here is pretty high, instead of spreading it back there where there is support. So that is another issue that was not considered or wasn't even looked at, it appears, by the building inspector or the registered building surveyor that signed off this frame. I'm really looking forward, guys. So hey guys, stick around because we're gonna do a full frame inspection for the other property. Roof inspection, cladding, stick around. Really excited stuff going on. So let's keep going. So this is the double-story home right here. And you guys let me know if lockup is complete. Have a look at this workmanship right here. Check out the neighbor. This house looks like it's been abandoned. Check out all the rubbish right here. That's just crazy. There's some pickets missing as well here. We can see actual sump right here with an overflow and an outlet, which looks like it might go into a rain head, which is not compliant. And have a look at this foam installation right here. They've got polystyrene installed. We've got white polystyrene here, and this looks like it's a master wall polystyrene. And then we've got another type of polystyrene at the top. I mean, there's all these different colors, which indicates it is a couple of different manufacturers. Now, I don't know how this is going to get signed off. And he's also just did his best and spray foamed the rest, I guess. Have a look at that. Oh my God. And also, have a look how he installed this flashing right here. You can see the timber as well. How is this acceptable? And also, there is a downpipe right here that discharges straight down. It's all connected. But then, he's got another downpipe right here, allowance. I don't know how he's going to fix this. I mean, is he going to install a rain head right there? I am not sure. As we walk around, we can see that this is another area right here, and it looks like, oh my God, check out this brick overhang. This brick overhang here, the brick is overhanging the slab by around, let's get our ruler out, have a look, around 50 mil. The maximum allowance is 15 mil of brick overhang. I don't know how the hell did he get this wrong. So let's go on the roof. I want to go on the roof and see what the hell's going on there. Something is not right about this roof. All right, so I am on the lower roof right now. On the lower roof, guys, and here's the camera. Hello, sir. And here's this. Have a look at the spreader. I mean, it's discharging the opposite way of the fall. Oh my God, this guy, man. Mate, what is this, man? Flashings, the capping is missing. Flashing missing here. Have a look, they've used plaster screws as well. Right there. And they just put silicone on top, non-compliant. Have a look at this capping missing here. And the unbelievable thing right here is that he's installed, check this out. He's installed timber from that fence right here on the capping for a new house. Look at this, guys. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish, mate. I should charge him because I just removed it. I sent the bill to the builder, mate. Look at this, mate. Rotted timber. I mean, let me get my knife out and just poke it and see what happens. I mean, this, mate, what is this? Look at this, mate. Come on. Brand new home, rotted timber. Look at this, mate. This guy is just crazy, mate. Have a look. Rotted timber. Unacceptable. Welcome to Australia, everybody, where we're trying to help the environment by using rotted timber from the guy next door. Oh my God. And did I mention that the homeowner paid this guy for a lockup payment for this home? How is this possible, man?
Turkey delivery. When you choose us, you're choosing the simplicity of a turkey solution. From the initial concept to the final finishing touches, we handle every aspect of your project. Our team of experienced professionals ensures a smooth flow through each of the critical stages of the construction process. With us, you'll experience hassle-free construction from start to finish, eco-friendly. We believe in sustainable building practices. We are committed to eco-friendly construction, using materials and methods that minimize our environmental impact. Our commitment to sustainability means you can have split, level home designs in Melbourne, or any other design you want without compromising the planet's future. High-end materials. Quality is at the heart of everything we do. We use only the finest materials from trusted suppliers to ensure that your home stands the test of time. When you choose us, you're choosing a construction company that values quality. Top know-how, our team comprises skilled managers, site supervisors, tradespeople, and apprentices dedicated to professionalism and client satisfaction. With their expertise, you can trust that your project will be in safe hands. From concept to completion, honesty and professionalism. Integrity is one of our core values. We believe in transparency, honesty, and open communication throughout construction. When you work with us, you can be confident that you're dealing with a company that puts your needs and concerns first. Our certifications, our certified builders are professionals who have undergone training and assessment to obtain recognized qualifications in the construction industry. These certifications allow us to provide our clients with exceptional construction and renovation services. What are you waiting for? Give us a buzz, will ya? Dead set.
Oh my God. And have a look at this as well here. The drainage system here also is not compliant. They've got a box gutter and a valley gutter discharging right into this outlet quad gutter right here. Have a look. Non-compliant. Where is the VBA? The VBA is nowhere to be seen. Unbelievable. All right, now let's have a look at this sump right here. Also, it's non-compliant. You can't have this detail like that. He needs a performance solution. And I looked at the building permit. There is no performance solution for this. 500 mil, minimum 600 mil, non-compliant. Let's jump to this box cutter as well. Have a look at this. Lockup stage has been completed with a little hole for you. So this is where the positives are going in from. I should charge him now as well for finding out where the positives are going in the property from. Unbelievable. Polystyrene cladding everywhere. foam, different manufacturers. So as you can see guys, so far Lockup shouldn't have been paid because Lockup is incomplete. So that's in breach of the Building Contracts Act 995, the progress payment section. I'll put an extract on the screen, and it's actually a pretty big fine for breaching that section of the act. Now we're going to go on the other side and see what's going on with the other box cutters, so let's go. And you guys would want to stick around because I'm getting Russell from Dambuster. He's a forensic plumber, and we're going to go through the roof plumbing, what they've done here, and see if we can come up with an alternative solution to this problem. So there's non-compliant drainage here, and we want to show the builder, hey, this is how you do it, man. So let's keep going. Let's have a look at this roof right here. You can see this box cutter discharges this way and goes down into this quad gutter right here, non-compliant. The box cutter must discharge into a sump or a rain head. Now, let's take a walk and see what else is going on here. All right, check this out guys. Really big sump right here. So we've got this box cutter, discharges this way and goes down into this sump. Now this is apparently supposed to be a high capacity overflow setup. Currently it's not, it's non-compliant, not as per 3500.3. The design for the sump, first of all, has to be 600 mil long. Let's take a measure and see what it is. Well, it is 600, good boy. Minimum of 150 deep. Yep, that's good as well. Now, what's wrong here, you may ask? They've got a change of direction in the box cutter. Now that is a massive no-no, a big no-no. And let's have a look if the water does discharge this way. Got my level here on this. You can see that there is a fall. There is a 16 mil over 600 mil fall, which means there is a change in direction. Now, this sump right here also feels like that there's no support. We're going to go inside the house and have a look what they've done there. It's supposed to be supported as per the requirements of AS 3500.3 as well. We have another issue here. Have a look how this guy has stitched up the joins. He's actually used a plaster screw again, a class 2 screw. He screwed it right in like that. This is such poor workmanship. Very bad. Have a look at this one as well. Not a care in the world. We're going to make sure these guys pay the price by doing the right job. Have a look how the box cutter ups down terminates as well right here. This is also non-compliant. See, there's already so many issues here, and we're going to get Russell in. You know what? I'm actually going to give him a call right now and see if he can come in. Let's call Russell. He's our forensic plumber. This guy's an expert. I'm going to tell him I'm in Preston. Hey Russell, how are you, mate?
Yeah, it's going well, mate.
That's good, mate. Hey, I'm at Preston at the moment doing this schmozzle of a job right here. Drainage system non-compliant. They've got a change of direction for this box cutter, and I know you guys have a solution for scenarios like that, and I was wondering if you guys can come, or if you can come and just show us how would you tackle this problem. What do you reckon?
What is this place? Yeah, mate, that's great. But what is this place? Is it a unit or is it a house?
Yeah, so it's a double.
Yeah,
so a double-story home. We're looking at the lower roof. They've got basically a box cutter installed. They've got one box cutter that discharges into a quad gutter, and then another box cutter for change of direction, high capacity overflow setups. Mate, it's a complete mess, right. And it'll be good to get you here to have a look at it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, no worries. Are you going to be there a bit later, or I can drop in?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you can come, mate, I'll be here for the next couple of hours, mate.
Okay, sweet, mate. I'll swing by and we'll check it out and have a look at it.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Do you want me to bring a couple of products there?
Yeah. Oh, mate, that'll be really good content. If you can get it, we can show people these are some of the things that you could use in case they're faced with a scenario like that. That'd be so good.
Okay, sweet. Catch you later.
All right, thanks, Russell.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. So he's gonna come here and we're gonna get him to show us how he would have done this section right here. So anybody who's watching that, if you're faced with a scenario like that, or even if you're an architect and you see that you're faced with a scenario like that, you can actually use what we're about to show you. So stick around, guys. This is going to be great content, great video, and everybody's going to learn from it. But in the meantime, let's keep going with this chamozzle and see what else we can find here. Have a look at this spreader, mate. Spreading directly, chuck in the water, spreading it right here like this onto this capping, which is not compliant as well. Still using plaster screws. Come on, mate. What is this? Stop it, mate. Mate, if you're watching, if you're the roofer, you're watching, please reach out to me, mate. I'm gonna send you $50, mate. Just buy the right screws, class 3 screws, pop rivets, please, mate. I'll pay for it. Please, just call me, mate. Stop it. Stop using plastering products, mate. Look, he's even used it to fix the downpipes. Look at that, mate. Mate, what is this? Mate, look at this. It's just coming out. Come on, mate. What is this? Look at this, mate. Hey, this has actually come out already. Look. Look at this. A screw straight into polystyrene. Look at this. Into foam. He screwed this 25mm screw, plaster screw, into this. Look. Mate, this is unacceptable. Brand new home and you just don't give a damn. The other thing I want to show you guys that I just noticed this now actually. Have a look at this roof. Look how it goes, it runs straight and then dips down. Have a look. See that? Look at this, mate. Oh my God. Have a look at this work. Oh, look how he's done the box cutter. He actually kicked it in. He kicked this box cutter in. Rough as you can get, mate. Rough as. Well, this is giving Preston a bad name, mate. Preston's supposed to be a high-end area. Preston, we're in Preston, mate. Preston, Victoria, supposed to be a high-end area and you're just kicking box cutters like that, mate. You just can't do that. So let's start from inside here, man. You know, have a look what's going on here. This is the sump that I was talking about. Have a look how they've returned all the way there. But I'm interested to know in your comments. I'm going to give you a flashlight so you can just point. You know,
yeah, no worries.
So
what's jumping out at me? You know, I'm standing on the ground here, and what's the first thing that's jumping out to me is this is like being used like a leer gutter, but they've kicked it over with their boot. They've bent instead of bending it. Like, you know, this normally gets bent in the
let me just bring it up.
This normally gets bent in the factory,
yeah.
Right? All the box cutters, they've just bent it over with, like, they've kicked it by the look of it into position.
They've used the plaster screw.
Plaster screw holding it together, and then, you know, you got the box cutter. Like, look at the silicon under here. That's just crap. And then up here, same story.
Yep. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, silicon. Okay. But once again, they've bent it over there under the skylight flushing. Just kicked it in, and then down here, look at that. No fold, just bent it back, just banged it in, just chopped it,
kicked it in.
Yeah, kicked it. It's just, you know, it's not bent into place. It's kicked into place.
Oh my God! But like this box cutter here, it changes direction right there into this one here, into this setup, and look at the screw how they screwed right into it as well. Have a look at this little.
Oh yeah, to run the screws through the big long ones, are they? Yeah, you know, just it's so rough. Like, honestly, it's just pathetic. Pathetic excuse for roof drainage plumbing. And, you know, it's going to block up, it's going to fail, it's going to leak in here, and you know, you're going to have a mold-ridden leaking house. So yeah, back to square one. We'll have to go and have a look on the roof.
What do you think of this? How they've run it straight on top of the window. Look at the feature.
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, wow. You know what? Words have sort of left me there, Zia. It's obviously you're going to put some sort of, you know, well, you know, Island of Dr. Moreau kind of Jules Verne rain head that's been stretched and squashed and, you know, turned into, you know, whatever they're going to do. But it'll be ugly and horrible, whatever goes on there.
So what do you think has caused all this to happen? Poor drainage design, or what do you think?
It's a combination of things. It's, you know, where's the design done at planning stage? Like, where's the building surveyor? Like, why didn't he go, where's the roof plan on this? Right? Before anybody built this place, the building surveyor should have gone, hey, where's the roof design? This needs to be looked at by some professional person. And instead it's just been knocked up by the carpenters, you know, poorly drawn, knocked up by the carpenters, and the roof plumbers have just come in, smashed it in, gone to the next job.
Sump right here in front of the garage. Do you think there's going to be a garage door here, or?
Oh, they won't be able to fit it. There's no way they can get a garage door in there with this stuff here. I mean, maybe they don't need one. Maybe they're not going to have one. Okay. Like,
oh, maybe it's a carport. You're saying,
Well, yeah. Oh, come on. It's Preston, mate. There's no crime in Preston.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is 1950s Australia. Check this place out. Okay. So there's just a lot of this sump as well. Like, talk about a waste of space. Okay, so they've gone down 150 mil, then they've put a piece of pipe and a bend, right? So they've wasted all that space, and then they've run, you know, which one's the overflow? You take your pick here, right? But they all run to the outside into what they're going to have to do is put another rain head on the outside wall. So even if they're buying the cheapest crap rain heads on the market, they're up for 80 bucks here, plus the sump probably cost them 80 bucks. So they've just paid for a dam buster. And they're non-compliant, and it's useless. Okay,
so
and now they can't fit the garage door
at the moment. This is actually now.
It's non-compliant, and you can't fit the garage door. So if you've used the dam bus to change a direction device here, you would only need to drop down 60 mil. So only 60 mil below the gutter.
Oh wow!
And then out to a rain head, and you know, you'd be using a 200 rain head like this one.
Look at this. That looks really nice as well. Look at that.
So that's a smick-looking product. Dam buster rain head. I just keep that one in the car to show people. And like this product here, do 5 litres a second. There's no way there's 5 litres a second coming off this roof in a 1 to 900 year. So this product here is going to look really nice on the outside wall here. You would have just had it coming down, you know, up there. And there's no need for this double overflows and all this other rubbish, you know, and you have a nice downpipe down here.
Beautiful.
So, you know, it looks terrible, it doesn't work, it's non-compliant, it's a waste of money. They're going to have to do it again in any case.
And that's why that's why I invited you here, because there is this product on the market that looks good, is designed well, conforms and everything like that. And I mean, look here, poor design, not functional.
And if you're in New South Wales, you can get it from Stramit as of 1st of February. So
now I want to tell you something, for real. If the VBA came here, what would they do?
Well, what they'll do is they'll write an items noted list on this to begin with. They'll give the plumber and say, hey, you got to come back and fix this. Now, if he ignores that, which they mostly do, that might get turned into a rec notice, but at the moment, it seems like that doesn't seem to happen. I haven't seen a rec notice for ages. They tend to just hand out the insurance details, and then the owners have to go and fight it out with the insurer, which is a nightmare for everyone, right? So the VBA, they're not going through their proper process. They're just handing out their insurance details, which I can't believe they do that. They never used to do that in the past. They're just handing that out off an items noted list without the plumber even having had his 28 days to come back, right? And because when they write a rec notice, that means they have to write it up properly. It's a legally binding document. So they're not doing that, which I don't understand why that's not happening.
Probably just too busy, mate.
They're just flat out, right?
Yeah, too busy. But the thing is, look, like this place was going to get plastered, and I bet you the plumber was going to give us COC for this. I mean, there's no performance solution. The homeowners haven't agreed on it.
No, they would have had to agree.
The
building surveyor should have seen the performance solution as well.
Right? I already checked the building permit. Nothing's there.
Nothing. So, you know, there's no engineering certificate for the roof. There's nothing. Okay, so these guys own this. They've done the work. It's pathetic. Okay, it's pathetic. So it's just pathetic. And there's great products on the market to make this work well.
Have a look at the other sump as well. There's another high capacity sump right there. Look at it.
Well, let's not call it that. Why?
Attempted, sorry.
Yeah, an attempt at a high capacity sump. Yeah, right. So, you know, that's dropping through. So, yeah, that's probably the overflow I'd say the straight one's the overflow. Yeah, because they would have run this out because they won't want to turn around down the bottom here. They'll be bringing the downpipe up the pillar. And then turning it over, and they're just going to let the overflow drop here under the porch, which probably could. The problem is a high capacity overflow. It's going to have a nuisance flow, so it's going to drop water here all the time. Once again, if you put a dam buster like that dam buster I had just a minute ago, if you put that on the outside wall here, it would have looked nice and neat. One downpipe down this side of the column, beautiful.
Yeah.
So you know they're making work for themselves.
They just don't know what the hell's going on, these guys. I mean, check out the foam, man. Look at it.
Expand the foam city, hey? Beautiful. Beautiful.
I mean, check out that bird. He really wants to make a nest in the rain hit somewhere. Yeah?
Yeah, it's the perfect environment.
Look at him. He's actually got something in its mouth. Look.
Can you do David
He's
Attenborough?
like, where the hell's that rainhead, mate? The non-compliant rainhead.
Can you do David Attenborough?
Oh, he dropped it. He gave up. I mean, look at this outlet right here. I mean, this outlet right here, they've already got a drainage point here. How the hell are they going to connect this?
Oh, it's such poor design, right? And so, you know, walking around this place, it makes me, and you know, this is the kind of stuff that it makes you think a little bit. So I was saying to you before that I had a call today from a guy who wanted to buy 10 dam buster rainheads. That's great. And I said, what are you using these for? And he says, they're going into my house up in Sydney. So I'm like, what sort of house have you got that needs 10 rainheads on it? And he goes, oh, it's just a bog standard suburban house, you know? And that's crazy, mate. Like, you know, the thing is, when those designs come back to us and we send them off to our engineers to have a look at, usually what happens is once you use a dam buster system, you change direction, you know, you do all these things, suddenly that 10 rainheads becomes 5 on a house. And that's better. You know, the less rainheads, the better on these properties. Mate, if you want to put 10 on, I'm really happy. Yeah. But like most people, you know, in a normal world, don't want to have 10 rainheads sitting on their house.
Basically poor drainage design, yeah?
It's terrible drainage design and ends up costing enormous amounts of money, okay? Because there's extra drainage points. Every one of those rainheads needs extra drainage point. Yep. There's extra downpipes. The builders and plumbers quote per downpipe per rainhead.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so when someone's going, oh mate, I don't want to pay $160 for a rainhead from you guys when I can get one for $85 from my dodgy mate sheet metal guy down the road, I'm like, yeah, but you've just put 5 more of them on the house than you needed to, and you've cost the you know, how much was the drainage worth for that? How much was the downpipes worth? How much was the labour to try and fix this complete stuff up here? Right?
Exactly right.
Plus the callback time for it not being right, the legal costs and the other crap that goes with this with poor design. So this is just really, really poor design from the get-go, from the day the building designer came up with this monstrosity to the day when it was installed by the plumbers who didn't know what they were doing.
The thing is, if a roof plumber, what advice would you give a roof plumber if you did get a crappy design who doesn't know what the hell's going on with it? It doesn't work. Should he just do it as per plan?
No way. So today I had a call from a roof plumber today who was going in to look at a school building down the Mornington Peninsula. That building is a disaster. Okay, we got to send the photos of it. He said, "What do? I don't know how to fix this." At least, and he called it out. He came to us and he said, "I have no idea how to fix this. Can your products help us out?" And we went, "You know what? We can." But when we looked at it, we went, this is a school building. Where's the architect? Where are the engineers? Where are all the people? Where are all the smart people here? Let's go back up the chain and get them to fix it. Then they can use our products to fix it, but let's get them to fix it. So a plumber turns up on a house like this, he needs to go, guys, you need to go back to the designer and work out how this is going to work.
This guy here, he just did whatever.
Which you can't do because he owns it. In Victoria, he owns this. Okay, he's got $5 million worth of cover on this house, at least. So, you know, that's a big lawsuit at some stage, and a whole lot of lawyers are going to get rich and fat off this.
Yeah, it was a requirement here that they had to remove the eaves. And check out this barge capping for real. Just take a look. There's no soak out, there's nothing. He just slapped it on.
Oh man.
What do you think?
Where did they get this guy from? Seriously, this is amazing.
Can you believe it? I mean, have a look at the work, mate. This is, look, you know what? Come have a look at this. Sorry, I had to show you this, man. Look at that roof.
Oh, what? My eyes are doing something weird here, okay? Like, look at the angles on it. You've built it with it fall.
There's like a 50 mil fall to the gutter. This guy is really, really kind.
Yikes.
Have a look at this side as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, they might have a license here somewhere, but these guys aren't plumbers, okay?
Yeah.
They're using unlicensed, they're using unregistered people here. These guys aren't, they're not doing, this is apprentice, apprentices wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is so rough.
All right, so we're on the lower roof at the moment. Here's that section that had the drainage returning all the way to the window. We've got a change in direction for the box cutter. We have Russell right here, and he's gonna give us his expert opinion about what the hell is going on here. He is in total shock. So let's go.
There's not a lot of words for this here. These guys are next level rough. You know, it's just sad. It's, you know, really, really sad. But so what we've got here is we've got a box gutter that they've installed, which runs it runs down below this skylight. They're putting a sump here, and then it changes direction, changes width, okay, which you're not allowed to do. Changes width, and then it runs right down to a section of eaves gutter, so they drop over into some eaves gutter over the other end. So box gutters can't discharge to eaves gutter. They have to discharge to a sump or to a rain head. So, you know, non-compliant down there. But it's, you know, it's one thing to say they've got the design wrong, but it's another thing to say, just look at the workmanship on this, okay? This is next level. So when we come and have a look under here, just look at this, let's change of direction, okay? To start with, the change of direction, they haven't even, like, you know, they've just run it, they haven't even bent it around and riveted it or anything. They've just banged one of our famous Goldie, like, chipboard screws in here. There's like a couple of rivets on the outside, a big wad of silicone. You know, they've siliconed everything, more chipboard screw, and then round and into this sump, which they've roughly bashed down over the edge here, right? And then this is a common defect, but they put the pops in and then drill a screw in from the side, which just acts as a catch point for the leaves. So you only need something like that. You know, you look around here, there's gum trees everywhere. This just drops in. There's gum trees behind here, over here. It just blows in. These people will probably plant, you know, Turek gum trees here, which will lose their leaves every autumn. And, you know, this is just going to catch and block up. Then what we're looking at here is what plumbers, they think this is a high capacity, okay? Which we've had this discussion before, but you know, there's nothing high capacity about this. This is just you know, it's just a mess. So, first of all, upturned pop, it's within the sump. So therefore, if this blocks up with leaves, chances are this is going to be blocked up with leaves as well. Therefore, you have no overflow. Then they've run it to actually they haven't run it to the outside wall here, right? Which is the obvious spot. They've run it down over the window, down the other side. And then brought the two pipes out together. So they're obviously intending to put that into the back of the rain head. So therefore, that's non-compliant, not just in design, but you're not allowed to have your overflow running into your main stormwater drainage system. It's got to be discharging free of that to atmosphere, but also where it can be seen hitting the ground to alert people there's a problem up on the roof. So you know, there's the first thing these guys will know is that, you know, the house will suddenly flood. If it's not already leaking here, it's going to flood because this is all blocked up. So yeah, it's pretty rubbish. There's no way. I don't think that's 600. You got your tape on you?
Yep. So already there's a couple of breaches already here.
Oh geez, close. You know, if we gave them the benefit of the doubt, it's 600 and 150 deep. So the messaging gets through about high capacity, but they just can't get there. The concept of doing a high capacity properly is just not there. It's not in these people, okay? So, you know.
As an alternative solution for this problem, let's just say this plumber goes, hey man, sorry, please tell us what to do. Have we got like a solution for this guy? What do you reckon we should do here if we really want to fix this issue right here?
Okay, so, you know, first of all, change of direction. there's nothing in the code that allows change of direction.
Yep.
It says you can't change direction. So therefore you've got to go to a performance-based design
Yep.
for this. So Dam Buster has a change of direction device,
Yep.
which would go in here.
So right in the corner there.
Right in the corner.
Yep,
We
yep.
could go in right in the corner. There's going to be a change in height
Yep.
of 60 mil on a 300 wide box cutter,
Yep.
or 50 mil on a 200 wide box cutter. Having said that, though, you know, you might be able to design out the change of direction here if you were clever.
Yep.
And then you might be able to save yourself some heights. But there is a device for that. And then, of course, you could have used a Dam Buster T-side outlet here to a rain head on the outside wall, which, you know, they could have done that here.
Yep.
But they've chosen not to.
Yep.
So, you know,
So they've lowered the ceiling downstairs.
put a bulkhead in, they've just made a mess of the place.
Yep.
For no good reason. You know, they've made a 150 mil deep sump and a bend underneath it,
Yeah.
when they could have used a Dam Buster product with a 60 millimeter drop down to a rain head. So no bulkheads, nothing like that. There's lots of stuff they could have done here with a you know, proprietary performance solution product.
So have you got one of those devices here?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
called you in to show us what we can do. So I'll bring one of the devices up and let's see how it works.
Yeah, no worries.
I was just walking before and I was just pressing like this, and look how the whole roof is just moving along like this, man. What's going on here?
Oh, seriously, it's so the roof plane's coming down and they've got to this. That feels like it's supported.
Yeah.
But then this last tile, there's nothing. Okay, there's absolutely nothing in there. So
There has to be some kind of support.
let's just pull something out. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, these are live ones. So the box gutter, there's no batten, right? There's no, you know, the batten's back up here, right?
Yep.
So they've come up. Let me think about what they've done here, right? So they brought the box gutter in, and then they've just kicked it and bashed it with a hammer or something back over here to act like a batten for the last tile. So the last tile is supported on a piece of 0.6 millimeter colour bond that's been pretty. Yeah, they're rough.
So all this tiles have to come off, batting introduced, and this box cutter now is damaged.
This is stuffed. You know, this box gutter's got to come out. This has got to be formed up, have a batten put in. You're probably going to have to metal roof underneath up to here, and then come down, reform it all, and make it right. You know, this needs a bit of care and a bit of love.
And check this out. This box cutter goes all the way.
Yeah, straight into the eaves gutter.
As well, another problem.
Yeah, non-compliant. You can't run box gutters to eaves gutter. That's not on. So, no, it's not. You know, you think, oh, it's not getting much water, but it actually is, because it's getting water from up here. And check this out. This is someone's idea of a spreader.
So it does spread the water, but.
Well, yeah, it's a concentrator, as I like to call them. So the water comes down here. You imagine this pouring down here. It sprays across onto the flashings, which like, you know, straight into the house, man. Straight into the house. So yeah, these guys are, like I said, next level rough. But they got no idea. Like, you know, they're licensed. I hope they're licensed. But licensed tradies doing this work, you know.
And they're signing it off as well. Like this roof plumber, you know, obviously is going to issue a COC, certificate of compliance, and this is non compliant. And the VBA don't even check it. I mean, they just submit it and done deal.
We know they don't climb ladders.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're not going to see this.
That's right.
You can't see this from the car in the street.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, it's pretty rough. And
what about that? It looks like it's sagging there as well, that tile. I reckon they've done the same thing there.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this yeah. What do we got here? Watch this, they bite, mate. They bite. Okay, let's put that up there out of harm's way. Oh yeah. Okay, same old deal. We got a batten back up here, but there's no lower batten. So this hasn't been framed out right.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the problem is the cheapies are rough. They've probably messed up the design, and then the plumbers have come in, and instead of saying, hey, I can't do it, you got to fix it, you know, get this right, they've just done it. And they've pushed everything back. Look at this, it's all bent.
Oh, look at that, that's so bad.
Back. And it gets worse over here, hang on. Look at this. So I might struggle to get this up because of the
Mate, it's falling apart, mate. This home's falling apart and the homeowner hasn't moved in yet.
Now let's just pull that out. Oh yeah, look at this.
This is dangerous, man. I mean, if somebody steps here, he's gone.
What do you call this, mate?
A nice slide for the ants and spiders.
Well, first of all, I thought it was a leer gutter, but it's not. It's a box gutter. It's been just bent back, you know, just brutalised into position. It's brutal.
Look at that, guys.
This is brutal.
That's crazy.
Yeah, great. Hey, box gutter depth. Box gutter depth.
Yeah, so the depth here at the high end, I'm gonna just take a measure. It's around, we've got probably around 30 mil.
So the minimum depth for a box gutter, for let's say a 300 wide box gutter, is 96 millimeters for 3 litres a second. So we're
mate,
way under here, mate.
So you need to do, so they need to basically reframe probably this.
Reframe. The whole thing's got to come, everything's got to come off here. Like no respectable tradie is going to come out here and just patch fix this. They're going to want to rip everything out, and no one's going to want to own this.
Yeah. So the depth at the high end is non-compliant. We've got to change the direction. We've got
non-compliant sump, outlets,
framing items.
sidewalls.
I mean, this is just, and we haven't even gone anywhere. I mean,
spreader.
This is just this section right here, guys.
And discharge method.
It's a schmozzle.
What this needs is it needs some design work. Okay, like it needs a little bit of design work from a structural civil engineer, structural civil hydraulic. You need all those 3 disciplines, not just one, because they need to understand the structure to be able to fit the box gutters into this.
They have to just work together.
Yeah, it's good. It, you know, it needs a bit of collaboration, and then a good roof plumber with you know, some of our products is going to be able to make this, you know, house great, but it's going to cost a lot of money
to rectify it. They should have done it at design stage. Oh, I'm sorry, at planning stage.
Planning stage. I'd love to see the stamped drawings on this, right? You know, how did they stamp that? Yeah. That change of direction. You know, was the drawings that bad that the building surveyor couldn't see that? Yeah. So you know.
And you know what? After this, let's just say this homeowner never got us in. How would this homeowner know that this is stuff?
Well, what happens? You know, what happens? We get heavy rain. You know, probably some nuisance leaks, because this is really bad work, right? And then heavy rain one day, and suddenly their whole building's full of water. Their insurer comes out and says, "Hey, it's a new build. We're not going to pay." Oh wow! And next thing you know, they're chasing the plumber, the builder. They're in VCAT. It's a 5-year wait in VCAT. You know, like it's 5 years of hell.
So you better catch it now, when it's nice and early. I mean, now the builder's totally stuffed. He needs to rip all this out.
Oh yeah.
This is major, but we're going to show some devices here that the plumber should have considered using to make life easier. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, no worries. You know, obviously this is a major problem, these sort of sumps, because like we showed, they're trying to do a high capacity. And the reason we know that is because they've done 600 by 150, which are the basic measurements of a high capacity, but this doesn't come near being a high capacity because of the location of the overflow. And there's no weir across here with a high capacity overflow. So this is beyond most tradies to do high capacity well, and it's really hard to form high capacities up off site because they're dependent on the flow rates of the gutter. So there's a lot of work in that. So the Dam Buster side outlet provides a fantastic way of avoiding having to do this. Okay, so if in another world these guys had known about these products or used them or had some understanding, or they could have been designed into the project from day one. So this is the downstream part of a side outlet. So as you can see, this runs out and there's normally a rain head on the outside wall here, okay, that it clicks into. And this is the upstream component. So they would put that through first. No box gutters in here during frame stage. And then this part here, which can be adjusted to various widths of box gutter, depending on flow rate. This sits in here. As you can see, we've got a drop down here of 60 mil. That means there's no pipe under the sump. So we've lost our 150 mil. We've lost the pipe underneath, which is normally another 100 mil at least. And then you don't have any pipe runs or anything. The rain head becomes the overflow for the gutter. Yep. And this is all done under a performance solution. So, you know, the reason this product's available is because we put in a lot of work with the hydraulic, professor of hydraulics, to work out how it's possible to change direction and still be compliant with the basic principles behind the Australian standards.
So there's also got this cover which fits inside. A lot of guys get this wrong, they put it on the outside. But like this fits inside and you lift it up and rivet it into position to stop any vermin, you know, starlings, stuff like that, getting into your house. So, and then the rain head of course clips on here on the outside wall. You know, we've got pretty low flow rates here. They probably could have used a 200 version of this, which would have been quite acceptable on this house. So, you know, Melbourne, we've got a low flow rate, you know, 180 at the most here in Preston, I'd say. And, you know, you compare that to Sydney at 300 millimeters per hour, some places. So, yeah, this would have been so much better option. And we also could have, I don't have it with me, but we could have had a change of direction device here, which works on a similar principle.
Yep.
So this was quite achievable at design phase.
So that will eliminate a high capacity overflow by using this.
Absolutely.
This is so good, guys. Make sure you check out this product. This is going to be a game changer because this is non-compliant, doesn't conform to 3500.3. Everybody does that, non-compliant. This has already got a performance solution template, you said?
This is, we have evidence of suitability for the performance solution. And there is a performance-based design brief on our website to get permission to create.
So it's already got all the paperwork for it.
All the paperwork's there.
Yep.
All the work's been done. This thing works. We know how many litres per second goes down it, how it works. Yep. It's just a little bit of paperwork, and you're right.
And you don't have to use high capacity overflow like this, which every single job I go to is
let's not even call that a high capacity here, because that is, you know, that's nothing like a high capacity.
Yeah.
Let's just get this straight. There's, you know, if we, you know what the high capacity looks like. You pop it up there for people. This is nothing like it. This is just, you know, there's some homage here to a high capacity. Yeah, it's got 2 outlets, but you know they run into the same rain head on the other side. You know? It's rubbish.
Totally non-compliant. And plus, I bet you no performance solution. I mean, first of all, the homeowner hasn't agreed to a performance solution, which...
No, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Exactly right.
You know, like the thing about performance solution, when it's done properly, like this device here has had more engineers look at it than you can poke a stick out, right?
Yeah.
It's been tested, it's been checked against the Australian standards, it exceeds all of the measurements in the Australian standards, and you can write home about this. You know what, in Melbourne, we had like 40, 50 mil of rain just recently. We didn't get one single complaint to Dam Buster, not one. We had hundreds of mil of rain in Sydney and in Queensland. We haven't had one single person come back to us and say, hey, there's something wrong with your dam busters.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're sitting here with a proven product that's been on the market for like 6 years. And so, you know, like at least more than 6 years now. So it's a good system. So this product here is a game changer, as you say, for the roof drainage system. Gets rid of the need for the sumps like this and enables people to change direction in box gutters, which is required in tight sites and places like this. And the great thing that I can announce today is that this product is now, along with the rain heads, available in New South Wales through Stramit. So we've partnered up with Stramit, and we're now planning to roll this product out Australia-wide through Stramit.
Yeah, so that's why, you know what, it makes life easier for the roof plumbers, even architects, yeah? When they design, they go, you know what, this product is going to enable me to do a better design for the home, because now these complex situations like this, they can do more architectural homes.
Absolutely, you know, this enables complete design freedom on difficult homes. Like this is a bog standard design basically, okay? We're not talking about anything particularly hard here, and they can't get it right. Imagine what happens when you go to a really complicated design.
Oh yeah.
And that gives the architects somewhere to go to. And the fact that we've partnered up with Stramit is fantastic, because it's gonna take this to a whole new level, because people have trust of Stramit, and Stramit has been looking at this product for a couple of years now, and they've now bit the bullet, gone in, and they're producing this in New South Wales, and so we want to run this out in all the other states with them.
Beautiful, and I appreciate your professional advice. Let's go inside the property now. I know this builder has got the cameras around the corner, so we're going to be very careful and approach it without triggering the cameras, because we want to avoid any drama that's going to happen. So let's have a look. So you can see right there the camera, and I'm looking for the other camera. Apparently someone said to me that the camera is around here somewhere on the roof, but I can't see it anywhere. I can't see any cameras anywhere. Where is it? There, apparently there is another camera. I don't know where it is. let's go and have a look. I can't see any cameras anywhere. Did you find the cameras?
No, I don't think there is one. There could have been one, but I think it's just been removed.
Oh. So I can't see any cameras here, but what we're gonna do now here, guys, is go through the framing items and get ready for a complete schmozzle, mate. Have a look at this. I mean, I haven't even started the frame inspection, and we can see that, look at these positives, how they're coming apart. Just check this out. Look at the nails. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 nails here, 30 nails there, and it's just sagging and coming apart. Have a look. Frame has been approved by the building surveyor. And have a look also here, guys. This is where the box cutter was supposed to be installed. And this is where the modification actually happened. As shown before on the drone, you can see that he's just threw a roof up there. He's just installed a roof without consulting with the engineer, hasn't consulted with the building surveyor, didn't update the plans. He just did whatever he wanted and changed the design, probably to avoid having a box cutter because it's so hard to install. This is so bad. So let's begin our frame inspection. All right, the first section that I want to show you guys. Please do remember that the frame has been passed for this home. Double-story home, fully passed by the building inspector. Unbelievable. So we've got B6 here and B2. Now what the hell is this? I'm going to show you guys, really easy to read. B6 is right there, this beam. And then it actually ties into B2, which is this beam right here. Now see how there's a connection there? Now we're going to look at this connection right here. Now this is so easy to follow, guys. You go down, there's a table that shows you B6 right there, 240, 45, and then B2, 345, and there's requirements here of how they're supposed to be connected, the left and the right hand side. Now there's also another detail right there, B6 and B2 right here. Really easy to read, and they missed it. Now it says 3 M12 bolts. Also there's supposed to be 3 M12 bolts on the other side as well. Nothing installed. Let's have a look at this detail. So here's B2. You can see what these guys have done. They've got this beam connecting to this beam with just 2 bolts. Nothing on this side. There's supposed to be a bracket here and a bracket here. And they've only installed 1 internal bracket right here for these 2 beams. Now, this is not as per engineering. So if the engineer is happy with this, he is supposed to say, yep, I'm happy with this connection. But so far, this is not as per the engineering at all. Take a look at that. Non-compliant. Now, the other beam that I want to show you guys as well, this other connection, which is this steel beam right here that connects to this double beam right here. So we've got B5 going into B2. So that's B5 going into B2. Now if we have a look at the table, really easy to read. Right there, it says house into steel beam fixed with 6mm cleat both sides and 3 M12 coach bolts. Now let's have a look what's going on here. You can see that there's only 1 bracket right here, and there's supposed to be 3 bolts. There's only 2, and there's supposed to be another plate on the other side. Let's have a look. There is nothing on this side. Take a look. Nothing. So how was this passed by the building surveyor? I don't know. I'm not, you know what? I'm not even sure he came to the job. Crazy. These are serious items. Another item that is missed by the building certifier, building surveyor, building inspector. This beam right here, which is B14. and then these timber beam right here, B9, and then we've got a steel column, C4. There is a connection detail right there. Now, there is a lot of items going on there. First of all, I'm gonna go up and show you guys what's going on here. AS 4100 specifies only one washer. These guys have 3. Not only that, the detail shows on the engineering that there should be a plate that carries through. So there's supposed to be a steel plate right here. I'm gonna put an extract on the screen to show you guys that carries through into this beam. Not installed. There's supposed to be another plate here, like a little seat for the beams. Not installed. Like, mate, it's supposed to be welding as well. There's no welding required. I mean, man, how the hell did this get signed off? I do not know. Like, mate, just throw the engineering plane in the bin, mate, because no one's using it. This is crazy, man. What a complete schmozzle. And this guy was asking for my white card. Then check this out, guys. Asking for a white card and he's smoking on site, mate. Is this marijuana? I don't know. Smoking on site. I'm gonna look for any beers. There's no beers yet, but if I do find a beer somewhere, I'm gonna put it on camera. But come on, mate. Smoking on the job, mate. Smoking on the job site. Oh my God. Now have a look at these posi. Look at these posis, guys. How they're coming apart. Look at that. We're gonna measure the gap between the vertical web and the bearing timber block right there. Let's have a look. Let's get our tool right here. Put it right through. Look at that. Beautiful. And it's 14 mil. Maximum for, if you want to follow my tech, it's actually 10 mil. Now let's look at this one. All I got to do is slide it like that. This is 11 mil. Maximum gap is 10 mil. Have a look at this one. 14 mil gap. Definitely non-compliant. Take a look. Take a look, guys, coming apart. And now, if we, this is the worst part of the whole thing. I'm gonna put my light right here so I can get a better angle. Have a look. Have a look how the timber is not bearing. So your top cord right there is not bearing on the beam. So you can ask yourself, how the hell is this being supported? See here, they've got a little block to compensate for the gap right there. Hasn't been done. It's been signed off. Non-compliant. Don't forget, guys, you can get this from my website. There's a clearance section, a ruler right here, and this is a hole diameter, and you got clearance for both sides. Get this from our website, guys. We've got it back in stock. Really useful tool. We've got the cavity requirements as per the National Construction Code. Between the brick and the wall has to be 25 mil. And if I measure this right now, he has around 5 mil. 5 mil cavity. It's supposed to be 25 mil as per the National Construction Code. So this guy, you have to demolish this wall now, mate. Sorry. You gotta demolish it. Lockup is incomplete, buddy. Look at that. Wow. And have a look at this as well. Something's going on here. We can see that there's a lot of compression right there on this beam. And as I'm standing back, I can see that it's a little bit bowing. What do you reckon? Can you see it? There's a lot of stress on this corner right here that needs to be investigated further. So we're gonna note this as well. Look how it's all smashed. Oh, what a schmozzle, guys. All right, so now we are on the first floor, nice and clean. But trust me, it looks good from far, but it is far from good. Now let's look at the engineering. Engineering clearly states right there, if the builder is watching, please just print screen this for me, mate. All girder trusses must be supported of 3 9045s, MGP10. Now let's look what's going on here. This is the girder truss. This is the first one. It's supported by 2 9045s. Non-compliant. And then here, oh, they've got 3. but it's 9035s. So this is non-compliant, this is non-compliant. Now let's look at the next girder truss. Surely this is correct. Another girder truss right here. It's being supported by two 9045. Non-compliant. How has this been signed off? I do not know. And then we have another girder truss right there. And another three 9035s. Ah, seriously, mate. How can these items be missed? I do not understand. Another girder truss right there as well, being supported by two 9045, non-compliant. And have a look at this wall, how it's bending. See this truss right here, this girder truss right here has to be suspended from one end to the other, and they put a block right here and it's actually bending that top plate right there. Have a look. That block needs to be removed ASAP. Now, another item I want to show you guys as well. Check this out. Have a look at this speed brace, how it's bent. Take a look. And then there's another one right here that's completely bent. Believe it or not, this is very common and it is in breach of AS 4440. I'm going to put an extract on the screen in terms of the sagging requirements. Look at that. Wow. And then you got this girder truss right here. No washers on the bolts. How are these items being missed? This speed brace right here hasn't got the 3 nail requirement as per AS 4440 as well. You can see how it's coming off. That should have been picked up by the building surveyor. Mate, crazy items all in front of our eyes right here. Engineering drawing right there. Not the best engineering drawing, but easy to read. Now let's have a look at the other bracing that has been missed. So let's take a look at this wall. This wall, according to the plans, specifies that it should be a type A bracing right there, and type A is right there. It's actually plywood, and they've installed a cross brace like this, which is a wall type B. Now this is the ply brace that's supposed to be installed. They kind of just left it here. I think after they've got approval from the building surveyor that, hey man, it's all good to go, don't worry about it, they left it. Now, if we were to say that this is a type B, which is right there, you can see 1.8 to 2.7. However, it is here around 3.2. So it's more, so basically what happened there is that the angle has basically decreased, which may have altered the kilonewtons for this bracing. So this is basically now non-compliant. Now this is actually common throughout the whole area here. We've got as well, let me bring this up. We've got also type B bracing on this wall right here, and it's supposed to be 1.8 to 2.7, so the minimum is 1.8. Now if I measure this from here to there, it's actually 1.7. So non-compliant bracing right here. Now let's check this one as well. From here to here, 1.6. Non-compliant. As I was about to go down, I noticed this truss right here. Have a look what these guys have done, guys. Look at this. It's actually broken, the truss. And they tried to modify the truss, rectify the truss, and obviously we need the manufacturer to look into this, but so far this looks dodgy as. Look at that. Yep. These guys are just slapping it together, hoping that the homeowner won't notice all this dodgy work. I mean, have a look at the suck in here, guys. Look at this suck in here, which just goes, it bypasses the flashing instead of going into it. So any condensation that forms here will go into this flashing and out. Look at this. What the hell is this? Look at this. Mate, give me your bank account. I'll send you some $50, mate, so you can buy some sarking. And check this out. Have a look at this. Look at this flashing. I can actually see the roof outside. 2024 Worst Builder Award. Runner up. Yep. Oh. So where is the building surveyor? Where is the building inspector that passed this? Where is the VBA? Like, this what is about to get plastered. The plasterers are about to plaster this job. Frame stage has been passed, lockup has been paid, frame stage has been paid, and what do you think would have happened here? This would have been all covered up. I mean, have a look at this. Have a look at here how, just check this out. Look at this wall, how it's bowing, for real. Look, this was gonna get plastered. Right there, look at that dip. Broken truss, and no one cares. Bracing, that's been compromised. Bracing, not as per plan, not as per engineering. We just look at the engineering and the minimum requirements, the minimum Australian standards and minimum requirements, and it hasn't been met. Like 90-35 timber. Mate, what's going on here? 3 studs, not 2 studs. The list goes on. This frame is so bad. The whole job is so bad. And here's the camera, guys. Let's tell the builder that his home is non-compliant. Check out the builder's camera right there. So yeah, man, look, a couple of items. Sorry, not a couple of items. You've got a lot of items, mate. You've got some paling fence installed on your capping. Rotted timber, you got to take that out. Bracing's non-compliant, mate. You've got the girder truss support non-compliant. You've got the bolts non-compliant. Brackets non-compliant. Mate, the list goes on. So hopefully this guy heard me, and he's going to send all his boys to rectify the items, and hopefully this fence as well. This is just crazy. All these items are right in front of my eyes right here. I'm walking around, non-compliant, non-compliant, non-compliant. I mean, basic engineering, not following the plans. The minimum requirements have not been met for this home. And I had to resort to get these professionals right here to watch my back while I undertake this inspection of non-compliant